Hey, David.
Yeah.
We're on the internet.
Hey, welcome to the Family RPG of Leonard Dungeon Master for Plane Breaker.
Nope. There you go.
Little down. Ah, got it.
And Arcana of the Ancient Spinoff. Episode 27.
Baby Shark Edition.
No. No. So, we are playing in the living room because, well, let's just say, it's hot.
And it's
Heat advisory. We're being
And
healthy.
when I loaded this up, the last time it said we were down here was episode 7. So, we have had 20 episodes
Since the need for...
since they need to be down here, yes.
It's also called the Doomed, Monday game night. So
Yes. Yes. But the fact that I didn't have to change much else, so we are...
just add it to.
Yeah.
20 from the end of summer to the start of summer. That's not too bad.
What's about once every other week?
So, for a point of inspiration, what happened last episode?
I wasn't here.
Oh,
You could have watched it.
That's true.
That's how I got my last inspiration. I watched it and wrote it down. But I didn't do it this time, so somebody else out there.
Well, I seem to recall Chaos giving us each rings of 3 wishes fully charged.
Oh, yeah! I forgot. I didn't even use one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. We finished up with the Mothmans. We moved into the next room.
And we got the Toil.
Somebody was like, halt.
Mind you,
Back
I
to
still have one
yourselves. Or else...
I'm still getting it.
I don't know, bad stuff is going to happen. I don't remember the threat. We ended up fighting with them for a while, which wasn't a good idea.
wish. It was a fiend of some persuasion.
Yeah, winged, horning, being demon thing.
Horn. The thing horned.
Okay, horned.
Yeah, I'm the bard, so yeah.
Let's see. Somewhere in that fight, I threw ball bearings behind us, and of course, Slave got beaten for it. That guy was a baddie, and we convinced him after several of us, because I failed it. I believe no one convinced him. I do believe no one ended up convincing him.
no one at all.
Yeah, no one at all. No one convinced him to take us to Toil because we admitted that we had the key pieces. Of course, we never actually made it that far. We thought we did, but apparently we were misinformed because we all thought we had been fighting Toil at first, but it turned out it was still the main guard that we had traveled with. Boo. Don't remember a whole lot about the fight, but I know he ended up getting the pieces. But Elrond got the pieces back. Last I knew, Elrond still had the pieces, I believe.
Yeah.
Elrond made the final killing blow
Yeah.
with the divine smite with your little dagger.
Fortunately, the guy was real sensitive to the.
Yeah.
smite.
We were sticking him with toothpicks. This guy had the sword of us, so say.
Yeah.
But yeah, he beat the Cordaddle out of each and every one of us pretty good.
Yeah. I think I had to
please
heal
say that I
somebody to bring
finally
him back.
hit with my laser
His
pistol.
laser pistol
Actually
worked.
once.
Yeah.
And being a light source, that did us full damage.
Were there 2 other things that we were fighting on top of that guard guy? Or am I still thinking of the moth people?
You're still thinking of the moth people.
Okay. That's all I got. I don't know. That's it.
We ended up getting to the end of the hallway,
Yeah.
and I finally was able to cast Founder Elemental, because it took me a whole minute to do it. I was like,
Oh
at least
yeah,
do it
you
once.
used fairy fire.
He used fire for us to give
That's
us a
part
chance.
of how we were able to beat that guy. If we couldn't have seen him at least a little bit, we
Magical light on him, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Toil then was able to speak to us telepathically. Basically said he's going to kill my Zorn, because the Zorn basically told me that room is full of gold and treasure, and he's like, "Let me at it," like a picked truffles.
Like 2 big doors, and they're blocked by an iron bar.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, those things were
We couldn't
we're
get through that.
digging
Yep, yeah.
underneath the door.
That's right,
That's
yeah.
where we left
Jordan was
off.
wanting already. They done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I used the clairvoyance wafer. I saw everything on the other side of the door.
So for a little context, the previous last couple of episodes, they entered the void to get the last key piece, and they can't see anything. So the way I represented that was to have a little monitor where I put the minis on, I could see, and then they couldn't see. So they had to tell me which direction they were moving, how far they were moving, and so it's like otherwise total darkness for them and their characters.
Yeah.
We could hear, we couldn't see.
You can hear, you can touch,
It's been super fun fighting.
In the dark.
I'll tell you what.
in the dark, yes.
So
and
I
all these
probably
other
got
creatures
lost
have,
in the dark
you need to
at
either
first,
have true sight or
Blind sight or tremor sense.
Tremor sense, yeah. In order
Do you
to,
have any of those? We could really use somebody in the party with one of those.
Mhm. Well, I think when we get to the door, we'll need it.
I don't know.
So 1.2 Jezebel.
Woohoo! I think it's going to be the same situation.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't see an indication of blindsight or.
You're a monk. You don't have blind sight?
Should be
No,
over.
I already.
Oh,
There's certain types of monks, maybe, but
Yeah, yeah.
It's not listed if I do.
Good English, you don't.
So we're going to rewind time a little bit to represent what Voron has been doing while the rest of you entered the void.
Goody.
Yes, that way you actually have some participation because you're not there.
Yeah.
As much as you would want to help them, you haven't been there.
Not yet, at least.
I wasn't going to throw your character into something where you weren't there and you couldn't represent yourself to die with the rest of them. But, you know, that was kind of the linchpin of okay, if everyone else fails this mission, you're still on the outside. You
And
can
I
gather a
come
new
in-
group and you know what's going on.
I can go in one punch fit
Yeah, yeah,
again.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, you're still in Timeborn. You were set to watch over Fred and the house, the apartments,
the orphan child.
the orphan
Yeah.
child. Yeah. And so the last thing you've been told is to do some research on the Void and the Tyrant ship at the Library of Worlds, because everyone else was trying to, and they really couldn't find anything before. Okay, fine. We've used the mirror. We've entered the Void, and
I
so
remember
now
the library trip.
yeah, trip to the library. So,
Now I am full of knowledge and understanding. Supreme being
And
of.
hopefully preparedness when you do maybe find your way to us.
Yeah. Exactly.
Some sort of crazy way to see.
So you enter the library and you ask about the Tyrant key, and there's like a sudden pause, like a sharp. Everyone suddenly just looks at you, like nobody asks about that. Nobody knows about that. And so
Except all of them who paused.
a short elf walks up to you. Oh, the Tyrant's key, you say?
Yes.
Oh, my name's Krieger. Come to my reading room. We'll have to discuss this privately.
Okie dokie.
So he leads you there. This wide chamber shows signs of having been lived in for years. Half the space holds books stacked perilously high. Lying partially reclined on a divan, a cowled figure pages through books with gloved hands. You're watching the stream?
I was making sure the audio was working properly.
Okay, good.
There have been times where I was like, "Oh no, we
Yeah,
can't hear anything."
I can see
I
that
know,
it's
yeah,
working. I don't know which microphone it's taking it from, but it is
Yeah.
a working microphone. Okay.
Yes. Proceed.
So, what is it you want to know about the Tyrant key?
How we can keep Toil from taking it from us while in the void.
Well, you're going to have to make, out of character, it's going to be a charisma check, but a very strong, no, not for you, for them. He's telling them that basically, well, telling you to yeah,
that
yeah.
We're gonna have when we're there.
When you're there, you're going to have to do,
Okay.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like, once you gather all the pieces together, you're going to have to focus, meditate on the key, and then it will bring up a portal.
The portal will allow us to return.
The portal will take you to wherever realm the Tyrant ship is.
Gotcha. And how do we utilize this Tyrant ship?
You're going to have to get rid of the Golden Skulls.
The Golden Skulls.
They're pirates led by my sister, Captain Zaretta. I spent
Family
years in Timeborn collating sightings of the Tyrant of War, recorded by these sheep-like archivists. I've been working out the underlying pattern of its random jumps across the multiverse. You see, I'm something of a genius.
Okay, seems like it.
Is he friendly with his sister? Can we drop a name?
We're saying he needs to stop his sister, so probably not.
She's almost certainly commandeered the Tyrant by now. Oh, I can't wait to see what she destroys first.
So she's got the ship then.
Yes. We got word that Tyrant Tamers are gathering key segments.
Is that what we are?
Yes.
Tyrant Tamers?
Yes.
I don't think I've heard this term before. Has this been?
No, it's not mentioned before. It's not mentioned.
Okay. It's like the Z fighters in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I never actually call them Z fighters.
Anyone who
in Dragon
declares
Ball.
that they're trying to gather the Tyrant, the key pieces, are
I
Tyrant
think we
Tamers.
are totally terrific Tyrant Tamers.
Teenage? Totally terrific Tyrant?
I don't think we're teenage.
No. Okay.
Far from
We're terrible. It's gonna be one or the other.
So is this group
Tenacious.
that's collecting the keys working for your sister then?
There are multiple groups that try to collect the pieces. She's currently there, and once it's been summoned, the key pieces just kind of split back up again.
Okay. Is there any way to destroy them?
Not that I know of. If you can find a way, I'm sure it would be very appreciated. But, yeah, you combine it, you go there, and then once you've used it, the pieces split up and go to the random spots again.
Where's this
So it really is like the Dragon Balls then.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there any way to destroy Toil?
Not if you only if you get rid of his followers. He's a god, you know. That's what you do.
Right.
If no one believes in him, then he doesn't exist.
Sounds like we need to go on a massacre. Okay.
Or evangelizing.
We need one of those little things from the Men in Black. Don't remember Toil. There's Toil. You don't know.
That is the thing. If one of the key pieces is in the void, the only way to get out of the void would be to bring all the key pieces together and make the portal in the void.
So we've already been told that.
Is there any other way to
Do that part,
leave
yeah.
the void?
No. That's why Toil wants the keys. So you have to get them there in order to get the last key piece, and then use all the key pieces to get back out.
Right. So we have to find a way to take the key, one of the key. They have to find a way to take the key piece from Toil, combine it, use the key though to get out. Without Toil knowing that we're using the key to get out. Huh. Well, it sounds like a regular day in the park.
Oh, sure. And you're on the safe side. You're not there, are you?
Not at the moment, no.
No. Your friends are in deep trouble.
Seems like it.
Friends a strong word. Colleagues, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recent colleagues. Yeah, they're lost.
Alright, so now we go back to them.
You didn't
So-
ask how you could join us to help us. But anyway, okay.
We'll find a way.
That guy was super forthcoming with information.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't hear.
I know. I'm saying this out of character.
Okay.
Like that guy was
Yeah.
very.
She tried to burn a book in the library. She doesn't remember because she was being possessed by a demon.
That's why I said I remember going to the library.
Gotcha.
I got nothing. Nothing.
Which is why we had to go separately because, you know, the riffraff.
And so Noon was willing to pay as long as she would be in debt, but she doesn't recognize that debt, so it's in debt to him instead.
Tink borrowed the money from Noon.
Gotcha.
I didn't. So I told him that's his fault. I never made a deal. Well, now I have though. I owe.
Yes, now I also got you.
Yeah,
as an
I
IOU.
owe him 10,000.
Each owed him 10,000.
Boy, if you can get across this door, there's a whole lot more in there, but of course, you don't even exactly know where it is because you're just feeling around, and you got a rope between you, and you're just walking in line because they really can't see anything. But you had the creature burrowed in.
Zorn.
Zorn, yeah, he burrowed in, and of course, you know, Elrond, you have the other key
I
pieces,
have the
right?
other key
You
pieces.
still have the other key pieces. I need you to make.
Oh boy.
We're gonna have a competing. Let's see if I can find the right page. Okay, yeah, just a straight charisma check, and we're going to basically you've got your pieces,
Yeah.
and I'm going to let you do it with advantage because you have 4 of them,
Ah.
and Toil only has 1.
Uh-huh.
But you are both competing to see whether or not you can activate the portal.
So what's your swing saving throw?
Oh, strength.
Pieces
Pieces only need to be
That's
near
right,
each other.
sorry,
They don't need to be like
Charisma saving
combined.
throw is
5.
nice. 5.
Okay.
With their relative positions,
Is it saving
they're basically
throw?
like
Yeah.
force power trying to fuse together in the middle.
You said just
So
check
it's
or
like-
saving throw?
Check.
Okay,
Check.
so just 5. Okay, just 1 then.
Just 1.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Just 1.
Oh, it could be helpful. Okay, there's a 5 and there's a 8. Ah! So 9 total.
Yeah, he got 17.
So,
Inspiration point?
no, use my inspiration. I got inspiration here. Still left. Okay.
Okay.
Good
Think you can
news.
get higher than a 17?
There's all 13. And 13. That's it.
No.
That's the best I do. Oh well.
All right. So, good news is everybody goes into the portal. Bad news is everybody goes into the portal.
Including Toil.
Yes.
Which portal? Wait, what?
So you mean we got the ship? That's right.
So wait, we already went through the door and now
Basically, you were standing either side of the door.
it didn't matter.
What
They
you said.
got-
Yeah, yeah.
They were
and so
close
they were both
enough
tugging
that
at
it
each other,
activated.
and you had this, and he had the stronger pull, but
Yeah.
it was basically like right at the doorway, and everybody.
So
Please
the
tell me
key
door
joined
went
itself.
into, right? The door went through the portal?
Yeah,
So you say the key
I
joined
don't think
itself?
the door's gonna offer
Yeah.
much protection.
That's
they're
'cause
all the pieces are close enough together, and
Okay.
concentrating on them.
Well, that ruins my other trick. I was going to ask if we had gone through the door and we were still fighting Toil, could I break up the key I had back into 4 pieces and then distribute it among the group so he can never have the full key? But apparently, you
Basically,
don't.
once
Here's
it's
my other
that
tone.
close together, it's like
Proxy apparently
yeah,
is enough.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'll say for Voron, as soon as this happens, you're just walking through Timeborn with suddenly this similar kind of portal just suddenly appears in front of you.
How curious.
Does he accidentally walk through it, or
Yes,
Is
it just in
yeah.
the middle of a step and
he... Fascinating.
Somebody was thinking of you apparently when it happened. You know?
We'll meet again.
Uh-huh.
Don't know where. Don't know where. Oh, hi.
floating without support, 5 metallic monoliths, each hundreds of feet long, hang in the sky like malicious watchers. Green fire burns across them, swirling in sickly gyres. Though separate, the monoliths seem to represent a single linked object, an object seeming to promise infinite destruction, should its fivefold gaze fall upon you. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
You definitely need to pronounce that properly. Oh, man.
Yes,
12.
this is
22.
Okay?
15.
15.
You say it's a cocked eye?
Yeah, it's cocked.
9.
Okay. 15.
Everyone that got below 12, which is just one of you, you're frightened for the next minute. Like,
Oh, wait a minute. You got. I think you got frightened, right? I think you got a thing about.
Rough, right?
Yeah. I think you had like an aura that made it so that if people were around you, that they could
Advantage on.
be frightened.
Good news, y'all can see again.
Yay!
Oh, thank goodness.
I've been able to see the whole time.
Do we have one of those moments?
You're- okay,
where,
you're
like,
immune to
the
being
world
frightened. Okay,
turns
there's that.
bright, like,
Yeah.
oh, the
Immune
brightness.
to frightened within 10 feet of you. Okay, yeah. Everybody who's within 10 feet of him are immune to being frightened, I think.
You're actually split
Wait,
up individually.
Oh,
Oh,
It's a
well,
charm.
of course.
So none of you can
Aura.
actually see where the
Immune to
others
charm.
are. You're just standing on clouds, looking up at this gargantuan thing in front of you,
Oh.
How,
and you're far enough away that you can't even see each other. You were just
how do we stand on a cloud without sinking?
Haven't you seen Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, but I just don't understand it.
Just
If,
go with it.
if anybody who's qualified to be standing on that Nimbus cloud, it would be him. Awful good.
It's magic.
it's like a marshmallow.
Oh.
Your feet are sticky.
I got wings.
Sticky.
Yeah.
Can I fly up to the thing?
You probably
see.
don't want to.
Flying speed for the braking.
make a perception check.
All of us?
Just him.
I want to
Yes,
fly
yeah.
up there.
Okay, whoever's flying, make a perception check.
19.
Okay. You notice that 4 of the monoliths have an open cave-like mouth about 30 feet in diameter from the tip. Someone able to fly could easily enter one of these.
That
Also-
sounds like a deal.
I got
A
12.
mouth?
I probably
You
don't.
enter a
know
mouth?
this, do I?
You notice that one of the monoliths, the one without an opening, sports a large double gate.
I think the gate sounds more important.
Mm-hmm.
The double door.
Yes.
Always go for the double doors.
So you both fly toward the entry gate?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
Okay.
I'm gonna go slowly and let him take the lead, and I'm looking side to side to see if we're gonna get ambushed.
You see Toil also flying toward the entry gate.
Fly faster.
You're all dashing. Everyone else is just like,
Do I see my Zorn?
Giddy up.
Zorn, yeah, Zorn is
Giddy
there
up.
with you, yeah.
Okay.
I don't make
Good job,
this
buddy.
cloud
I got a fly speed of 60 feet if that helps.
Alright.
What happened to the rope? We're not. Anyway, we aren't hooked to the rope anymore.
No,
Can I
you're
do
not
an
hooked up to the
insight
rope
check
anymore.
into this cloud to see if I can figure out anything about it.
Into the what?
Into the cloud
Cloud.
See what's
That I'm
holding me
standing
up.
on.
Water.
The insight check to see what the heck's going on.
Or nature check or arcana check?
Nature
Or?
check. Insight would be better, or perception.
Perception.
17.
It just appears to be the way the Tyrant of War exists is that it can go to its own pocket universe, apart from anything and everything else that could possibly affect it, and then leave it as if you were going on the path. Like, whoever has direct control of it. Like, the key gets you there, but then you have to be, at the controls. So as you know, and everyone else doesn't know, that there's already a group of pirates on board the ship.
Is there any way for me to get to the ship from the cloud that I'm on?
Not if you can't fly. Unless you
How
like
big
try
is
to
this
run
cloud?
under it and try to do like a grappling hook kind of thing as it passes by you.
How big is this cloud I'm seeing? As big as I am?
I mean, each of the actual monoliths that are like floating
My mouth
in
is
synchronized
burning
movement are like
Get that? You didn't have your mouth burned.
So our cloud's moving with the ship.
the clouds at least have like a mostly normal ground. There's some higher ones, some lower ones, but you can it's thick enough that you can walk on it. Toward the ship if you'd like.
So there's clouds that you can ascend.
Yeah.
You can jump from cloud to cloud or something.
Yeah, it'll make a few acrobatics checks, but yeah, I'm sure no problem for a monk, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, on a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to move towards the ship then.
Okay. Roll 3 acrobatics checks. Each
All
one
right.
increasingly more difficult.
David,
Yeah.
can I make polymorph myself again?
Mm-hmm.
How many of those do you get a day?
Not many. I got 2 left, maybe. Those are higher level spells.
I was
So
like, I'm starting to feel
yeah.
like
This is my last 4th level spell.
Those are good.
To do a
some of them are the
Quaxolotopus,
lemonade
a huge
version.
flying beast.
Okay.
lemonade sour
Yes.
patch.
You don't fit through the hole.
I did get one
Yeah.
package of
Go ahead and make a nature check to see if you actually know what that is. Because
I remember I said I went to the library to look at the dinosaurs
okay,
I think the red one was.
to justify me mostly doing
any color
dinosaurs.
other than that blue.
You want me to still do nature check
Yeah,
though?
go ahead.
Alright,
Yeah.
fine.
That's the lemon blue
Good
raspberry.
thing what's the nature? 16.
all right.
I had that bag of
Cool, alright.
filled up and working on it since.
And I try to fly around, look for whoever's still in their clouds.
That's why I was like,
Okay.
my mouth is seriously.
I rolled
He
a
doesn't like
26, a 25, and a 16
Okay.
for acrobatics.
All right. You jump
Not
up.
good as my day.
I'll say you get to one of the other openings. You don't get to the gates, the entry gate that they're all flying towards. But you do get to one of the other openings.
I see these three though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Right, one in each claw and one on my back.
All right.
Sound good? Guys?
Is there damage
You're getting
involved in this
right.
claw
Getting
thing?
right.
No.
I was looking up my.
okay.
I was
Okay.
looking up my sliver door, but okay.
Okay.
So we one of those two. No, Mario.
Oh yeah, he's already flying, you're right. You're right. Okay. So yeah.
Well, you said 3, so you get all of them. Oh, no, you're flying.
I'm
She's
already
flying.
flying.
He's using your
He's
rope?
hopping.
Acrobatics.
Monk
Max, yeah. Monk thing, yeah.
So, Mr. Monk,
He's cloud
this
jumping.
30-foot diameter cavity is jacketed in dark, soot-stained metal.
City.
Can I punch it?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. It should be easy for you.
24.
You recognize that gravity readjusts as soon as you enter this tube, so that you start walking sideways up it.
Okay.
So you're doing monk things. Running on
Alright.
balls.
Also, I'll point out that unfortunately they're both concentration spells. Clearly, I had to lose concentration on the Zorn. The Zorn guy that I
The
had.
temperature
Oh,
every
wow.
few dozen feet noticeably increases, and the air itself begins to glow as if it's about to kindle to flame.
I think
I'm
you're
gonna walk
going
back
into
out.
a furnace.
Okay, and you need to make
Exhaust
a Constitution saving throw. As a gigantic flame just starts coming down the corridor toward you.
Ouch. 7.
You take 18d6 fire damage. Want to roll that?
Sure.
Can I inspo him?
It's still half damage on a successful save. But
At this point, I think.
Let's see how much it does.
Well, you gotta decide before.
Yeah, we do.
No.
Up to you.
Sure. Yeah, can spill it. Let's get another shot. 13?
no.
That was a waste. That's okay.
I'm active dead.
18.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not happening.
wish I knew that. Well,
Go ahead and roll it.
no metagaming for us.
There it is. 49.
Oh, I still survive.
This is why they weren't going toward those entrances. You want the entry gate, which,
Yep.
now that you're back outside, basically standing sideways along the exit or the entrance to this yeah,
Wait a minute, what kind of saving throw was it again?
Constitution.
Oh, Constitution saving throw, okay. I was going to say you have the evasion, but that's only for dexterity saving throws. Yeah, okay. I'll try to help.
It's on a missile, is it?
You are after you fly out of the thing.
Meanwhile, we'll deal with Noon, and I guess everyone else is flying toward the entry gate.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright. A grand gate-like edifice emerges from the monolith's side, resembling almost exactly a fortress gate forged of metal. The metal is patterned with all manner of fiendish faces, weapons, and flames. Coiling within these patterns are flickers of green flame. Green flame! Especially in the eyes of the carven visages. A ledge protrudes in front of the gate, allowing you to land and experience the new gravity. Okay, you see at first Toil approaches. He's flying faster than all of you. But the gates swing open with a shriek of metal on metal. A thin drizzle of green flame falls intermittently from above the gate.
What's his fly speed?
Godlike.
100 feet.
Okay, mine's 80 feet, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering.
You're the first one to see, yeah. So it's
Okay.
I guess we know what order we're arriving at the gate then. I'm a slow.
Alright, he's going to.
Why?
Let's see.
No.
Yeah, he succeeds, so he still takes damage as this green.
What
I just realized that.
Flame,
I literally had said.
Oh, Toil's taking damage.
yeah, Toil took damage.
All right.
Yeah,
We gotta avoid the
in
green
my
stuff.
mouth.
Yeah.
It's kind of burning some.
So we can see he took damage. So since we've warned
Nathan,
that this stuff hurts.
Nathan,
Well, you hear
Nathan
like,
doesn't do
this-
salad.
drizzle of basically green lava.
Green
fall
lava!
on- green lava fall.
Why do we keep repeating the green stuff? Is there like an inside thing I don't know?
Specifically with the green flame, it's something that
Chris Perkins?
Chris Perkins did with his official D&D games. He would mention green flame, and it would be like green lights, and everyone in the audience would go, "Green flame!"
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like I was missing something.
But he's no longer with Wizards of the Coast. So
I guess he's actually with Critical Role now?
he's actually working with Critical Role. I think a lot of people looked at what has happened with Wizards of the Coast and all these horrible things, the decisions they've been making, as if excuses for the main leaders to leave the company and basically ruin another company. I think the new Daggerheart or whatever it's called from Critical Role is also not that great. But
Okay, the gates creak open. and-
well, it like opened up, like had a section, and he got through it, and the gate closed again. So he's inside. And you know that if you try to open the gate, like as long as you survive the initial attack, the trap, you can go through.
Is
Trap.
there any way to avoid the green stuff?
Well, this has been fortunate.
That's
So
the
is-
point of the dexterity saving throw, but
So,
Wait, dexterity saving or constitution saving throw?
this time it's dexterity.
Okay. Well, that you're good at.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna be able to get over there. I don't think.
If he's got a hold of you,
Oh.
No,
no, you're
yeah, I
right,
got all
yeah,
these
yeah.
Can I
two.
hop that way?
yeah. It's gonna be another 3 acrobatics checks.
Can I go grab him? Can I see where he is? Like, say,
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try
Well, I
the
thought if we were landing on a
You tried the door?
platform,
Sure.
in front of the
Make a
door, you
dexterity
could go
saving
and get
throw.
Let's see.
natural 20.
All right.
13.
40-10 fire damage half.
That's not good.
There's a 14, a 21, and then a 15.
40, 10, half.
You are like sideways
26,
along the
13.
central monolith, so you can walk up to it now.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I survived.
You survived. Okay.
I got
So you're-
13 by perception.
You go through it, the door closes again, and so you're inside, and Toil is further inside.
can I get in?
So
You have to make that
trying to attack it.
dexterity saving throw. Unless you want to just wait outside the gate for everybody else.
I think Dex should be something I'm okay-ish at.
Okay.
Can one person roll and everybody get through? Or is it everybody have to?
Everybody has to roll it. It activates for everybody. So it opens up long enough. If you survive, you can get in, and then it closes.
20.
Okay. 40-10 half.
No,
No, you nothing, right? You
nothing.
nothing. You get in. And,
Rogues.
all right.
Why do you get nothing?
Because if I pass a, where is it?
It's
Somewhere.
the same as evasion as yours.
If I pass a Dex check, instead of taking half damage, I take none.
Oh.
So now the polymorph.
says
No
you
one
have
has
to. Yeah,
Elrond and Tank, and drops
That's
them off. You're all 3 in
amazing.
front. You have to go in one at a time.
Yeah. Because most
I don't wanna go in.
saving throws
Or really.
I only have 8.
include damage. Yeah.
My dinosaur form only has 30.
Are you just gonna wait outside the gate?
I'm gonna have to.
You're like, I'm not gonna survive.
I'm not gonna survive.
Neither. I don't think I would want to do
I'm running up there.
All right.
Can I make that dex saving throw?
Yeah, yeah. You run past them. You see them just kind of. I don't know if we want to do this.
20.
And so you have
Unnatural.
evasion.
I do have evasion.
Okay, so you can run right through it.
Me
So
and
you
you
see,
make it look
you see how
so
easy
easy.
it is for these two, and then it's like chicken, chicken. We didn't have anything.
Didn't even sting.
What
So-
damage?
This vast, mostly empty expanse is tiled in stone carved with infernal script. Great metal chandeliers hang high above, burning with green flame.
Green flame!
The place has a look of an abandoned warehouse, or maybe a deserted billet for warriors. A few clusters of crates and barrels are visible in the corners along the walls.
Thanks. Barrels. I wonder if you could survive the green flame inside a barrel. You'll take one out for us?
Just throw him through the gate in a barrel.
Hey, that's nice.
Whose dex saving throw rolls in that case?
Well, you don't. I mean,
The
the barrel
barrel
protected
has to go through. I think
Yeah.
you'd have to take half damage at least.
Yeah.
Alright.
That or what if the barrel caught on fire and we just
I'll make
roast
a
it?
investigation of the room.
Oh, yeah. Investigation. That's a good idea.
Mhm.
I don't have any advantage to this. I got a 9.
Somewhere.
Investigation.
Should be in your intelligence.
I don't
If
have
anyone on the
intelligence.
outside wants to make an Arcana check on the door,
18. 18.
18.
Investigation.
Most of the
17.
crates and barrels contain a low-quality hardtack biscuits with a slightly sulfuric taste.
I got 17 on Arcana.
Anyone want a fart
You realize
biscuit?
if you have Dispel Magic, you can suppress the ability of the trap for 1 minute and open the door and get in.
Oh.
If you can Dispel Magic.
I have Dispel Magic.
Okay?
Hey.
It's a third level spell. I do have.
There's going to be a check to cast it.
Oh.
I poke at you.
Uh-huh. Ooh, what am I looking for?
Why is it a check to cast?
It's
Because-
actually a higher level than the third level.
Oh, it is?
Well, whatever this flame is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no!
2. Plus what? I know.
Is chaos still hanging?
DC equals a 10
Who had
plus spell level.
Chaos? You don't have him.
Where's the box?
It didn't come with you.
So it doesn't work at all?
Chaos is stuck in
Spellcasting
the way.
ability.
Yes.
Hmm. So I
Why?
Good
wish the
job.
third level spell and got nothing?
Anybody else have inspiration to give him?
Nope.
No, I suppose they have one
I
inspiration
cleared
left.
my.
Okay, well then.
Because
Yeah.
Grace got my last inspiration. And then
Do
zip.
it.
Zip. Okay. Let's try. Oh, it'll be 11 plus. I don't know. There's no plus on
Plus you're probably saved.
The ability check,
Ability check.
using your spellcasting ability, which we
Yeah.
use charisma,
it. Oh, charisma. Okay.
which is +1.
Yeah.
What is it now?
So,
Well, saving throw is +5.
well, that's not saving throw. It's
No.
Okay. So what did I say I had?
11.
11 plus 1. 12.
That's just enough.
Just enough.
Woo, good. All right.
Okay. Mark off my.
So the door opens and you can go in without it
Okay.
falling over you. Yeah.
I'm all by myself.
We all made it in.
So
You're
I
not
will
gonna
tell you, one crate
It
in
just
this
cleared.
It just cleared. Like
For a
all of us
minute.
were
one
in
crate
there.
in
You're
this
safe
room.
to get in
For a
Okay.
minute.
for
yeah.
1 minute.
Okay, well I'm in.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
all make it in.
One crate in this room
Right
holds a
out there,
variety of
you know.
mundane weapons, mostly long swords and axes. All seem slightly warm to the touch.
Where's Toil going?
He is flying.
He's
toward-
not noticing. He doesn't care about any of this stuff.
No,
Does he?
no.
Straight ahead.
Follow 12.
Obviously, whatever he's aware of and heading towards is more important.
Can I pick them up then
Then
once he
anything.
did the check?
All right, there are entrances to the left and to the right. You don't know which one Toil used.
Is there any sort of perception or investigation, insight
I know.
check that we can roll?
I want a wild shape to a dog so I can track his scent.
He probably smells pretty bad too. Should be easy.
You could do find Steed and do a Mastiff.
Oh. Fine, Steve. It's a level 2.
Walk a dog.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Bring up a dog.
All right. Let's see if his dog will do it for you.
Okay.
Death dog, black
Okay.
dog.
Devil dog.
Bloodhound?
You ain't nothing but a bloodhound.
I just have to settle for wolf.
Okay.
Oh, no, there is mastiff, isn't there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mastiff.
Do mastiffs have good tracking?
Keen hearing and smell.
Yep.
Advantage on wisdom perception. So,
You smell the room.
yep. And since it's a mental stat,
You keep yours.
yep,
Yep.
which is the same, sadly.
Oh,
But I get the advantage.
true.
Alright, make a perception.
And did you really have a nose in your other form, anyways?
18.
Okay. He seems to have gone through the left door.
All right.
Seems to have.
Yeah.
I'm saying left, 'cause that's where the scent's going.
Fair enough.
Follow
Can I
the pooch.
grab? What are your flying speeds?
I'm a dog.
No,
Okay, yeah, your dog.
You're
Yeah.
not saying it,
Liar.
are you? You're pointing.
Like I said, this whole
She's
area
probably
is
30
basically
feet.
you are walking along the walls. This whole monolith is vertical, but the gravity allows you to stand on the side.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
But I saw the flying speed of 80 feet, so that's faster than probably any of us walking.
Probably.
How big is this corridor?
It is massive.
Cool. I'm huge, so all right.
What did you transform into again?
The corridor's massive and I'm a mastiff. Okay.
He's that thing.
Okay. Wow.
Which has
You
a.
could check the other door if you want, but
We don't need to stop him.
yeah.
These were a
Are you in any condition to stop him?
Well,
No,
would,
but-
would he have known which direction to take, or did he just guess? Because if he just guessed, it's possible he'll take the wrong direction.
Either way, I think we still need to take haste. If you want to try the other room, that's fine. You want me to carry you too?
Yes.
Okay, you want me to carry you?
Sure.
Okay.
I want to check that other room.
Alright.
I think
The
I'll
three
check
of
the
us-
other room too.
The ones that are checking the other room.
Which one are you checking?
I'm going after Toil.
Okay, so we got 4 after Toil, these 2 out of the other room.
Alright.
Splitting the
Several well-constructed wooden doors with iron trim line this wide corridor. It appears to be a selection of crew quarters.
long rest.
Okay.
I'll be fine in 8 hours.
It'll be fine. I only need 4.
As soon as you open the door, you hear a faint cry for help coming from a door labeled D.
Help? From
Yep.
D.
Someone saying, "Help!" behind a door.
Let's go help.
Sounds like a small child.
I'm having flashbacks to Ippy and she.
Did he tell us about?
I'm opening the door.
All
Did he
right.
tell us about the sister of the fellow he met? Or
Nope.
So far, he's
This is-
shared no
yeah,
information
he
with
said-
proof that
okay,
he
yeah,
knows.
I thought it might have.
You know,
We could look for her if she's on the ship.
we have got.
Guiding.
But none of you know about this.
Are we
Yeah.
even on the ship
He
yet?
knows about it.
Yeah, you're on the ship.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the Tyrant of
we're
War.
on- we're on the
Oh,
ship,
I
so-
thought we were in clouds in these weird
No, we
floating
just got
pillars.
from the clouds.
Just got from the
too.
clouds to the Tyrant of War.
Oh, I thought we were in a
So that's
floaty-
one of the pillars?
We were on the floaty. The clouds
One of
were
the
a
six,
portal.
yeah, one of the 5, yeah, the monoliths.
One of the monoliths is the Tyrant?
The monoliths.
It's in
The monoliths are just floating in sequence with each other, and the other ones are weapons. The one with the entry gate.
Oh, I thought this thing looked like
Oh.
a pirate ship. Was anyone else expecting a pirate
It
ship?
I was
looks like
expecting a
this.
Okay, so it's a big
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
thing.
I'll show the
It's like a
camera.
rock ship.
Yes. That's what it
So
looks like.
it's like the floaty islands.
Yeah.
And that one blue.
That's why I said you were
person.
standing on clouds beneath it, and it's just.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
making more sense. I was
Did
expecting
you
a
tell us
pirate
about
ship
the female?
somewhere.
Yeah,
was
then.
it?
I
As
definitely
you're running
would've-
up towards
because
the thing, by
I
the
would
way,
have noticed that that's the ship. I didn't realize that we were in the ship. I told them that, hey, this ship is under control by the Golden Skulls pirate group, led by Skyra, which is
Okay, so
the
she has
sister of a
group.
random librarian apparently. But yeah, she's probably going to do all sorts of terrible things with this ship, and Toil is not going to do any better. Probably worse. So
Okay. So
either way, we're going to be
What's in
stuck
this
fighting people.
closet?
We've been
It's a
informed.
banshee, isn't it? It's something bad.
I
The
opened
chamber is
the door.
completely empty, save for a few scratches along the ceiling and a blood stain on the floor.
What?
We still hear the voice? Or you guys
No.
try-
I need a charisma saving throw from Voron.
Saving. Ew.
Ew.
8.
Not me though. I'm not right there opening it. Right?
Okay.
Do I? I don't have to. I heard
He
you. I
just
heard
said
you.
me.
I heard you.
Mhm.
Just, yeah, he's the one that opened the door. He's the one that went inside. You feel a bit warmer.
A bit warmer.
Yeah, that's it.
That's weird.
You still hear something, yes?
Is the noise gone? The help?
Yeah.
Do
the
I
noise is gone.
see anything?
Nope.
Oh, goody.
She sees the room.
She's the room, yeah.
Did you see the blood stain?
I see nothing happening to him.
No.
Imagine you back out of the room as soon as you feel warm and
Yeah.
see blood stains.
You're
Alright.
possessed.
That was weird. Nearby door? Open it.
Okay.
I think I got a cold.
A single 4-poster metal bed is here without mattress or bedding. Instead of a footlocker, this room has a tall and impressive wardrobe of shining wood.
Open the wardrobe.
It is locked.
I punch it. Hard.
Okay, roll to attack.
Good bad. 13.
You just hit it, but it doesn't open.
Can I use the box on it for him?
Sure.
I use the box that opens
Is that
after.
unlimited usage?
I think it has somebody was rolling to see if it breaks.
Yeah, it has a 1 in 20, I think, of breaking after being used.
Multi-openers 1 in 10.
1 in 10. Okay, roll a d10. If you roll a 1, it stops working.
Permanently?
Yeah.
5.
Right. It opens. Inside are 3 pairs of different but quite appealing nobles' clothes of different cuts. Plus 1 set of military dress clothes, also very fetching. All suitable for a medium humanoid.
I'm taking them.
Make a perception check.
I don't think you should wear those. I'm looking at them too.
Okay.
$22.
You find a luck stone in one of the pockets.
Ooh.
Stone?
Yes.
So she tells you about it.
As I'm looking, yeah, grab the stone. This looks like it would fit you.
Cool. What was it? It was 3
Slide
pairs
the
of what
stone.
clothes? Noble clothing?
3 pairs of nobles' clothing.
What does a luck stone do?
It says they're all valuable, but not exactly how much. So I'd assume maybe 100 gold.
Jeez.
A luck stone is worth 100 gold.
No.
Clothes.
Uniforms.
Clothes.
Yeah, you have to figure out what.
What does Luckstone do?
I have to look up what a luck stone does. I don't have one here. It's a normal item, so
I got
Does
it.
she
I
know
can Google
automatically
it.
what it is then?
I have to make an Arcana check.
Or you're gonna have to make an Arcana check to figure
Oh,
it out.
those are so hard for me.
That's sarcasm.
24.
What does a luck stone do?
Where's Luckstone coming out of? Items.
Oh, Stone of Good Luck?
That's Stone of Ill Luck.
No, I don't want
Oh,
that
that
one.
right there.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
2024 rule set.
Oh,
I
different.
mean, 2014 it was.
Yes.
Stone of Good Luck.
It says Luckstone.
Is it good luck?
It just says luck stone. And it's not in red, so it's not a Arcana of the Ancients
Not
thing.
person. Oh,
No.
no. Ancient.
Should be a standard
Is
D&D
it a
item.
two-way communicator to
Stone
chaos?
of Good Luck. Luckstone. Wondrous item. Uncommon. While this agate is on your person, you gain a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
That's fancy.
Everything but attacks. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well,
So-
we include your
The entirety of this right here gets +1.
oh, and your initiative. Because technically, dexterity and
Hold on.
Dexterity check.
I just cured my possession.
What do you mean?
You can never roll a 1, right?
Yeah.
No,
So
you
you-
still
You
roll,
can roll
one.
one.
You still roll 1, yeah.
No, because it's plus. It adds the +1.
No,
Not to the die.
It doesn't count.
No.
It doesn't count. I cured myself with
No.
a rock.
No.
Basically, this entire row right here gets
And
plus
didn't he
one.
find it?
No.
She found the clothes. She found the rock inside the clothes.
Ah.
Yeah, she found it.
Which I did not mention. I just told him.
I mean, do you at least want to do a perception sleight of hand check to see if you got it?
Nah.
Okay.
She was sneaky enough.
I opened it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that opened
I'm
it.
the one that unlocked it.
Alright, you
He
want...
hit
I was like, oh, I want them, and she pulls them out. Yeah, here you go.
Because I.
There are 2 more doors.
Open another door.
Okay, the next one is locked.
Unlock.
You roll a d10.
9.
Alright.
Or 6.
Inside, the bunk beds have mattresses, neatly folded blankets, and pillows. Each footlocker contains personal belongings of a soldier sent off to fight.
Check under the mattresses.
Alright. You find a short letter. Sarah, with Tyrant under my control, the enemy will pay. We shall scour them from the world. Signed, June.
What kind of name is June? I say
J-U-H-N, June.
I say this out loud as I'm reading it. What kind of name is June?
Is that the name of the dude I talked to?
No?
Okay.
Sarah, though.
We work for April. And we worked with in September. June's not that hot.
Beside the letter, there is no sign of June, where they were present, or what fate befell.
What about these lockers?
You find...
The fate of the multiverse hangs in the balance. Let me loot this
You're a
locker.
monk. You like written
There might be
stuff,
something
right?
in here that'd be helpful to kill Toil.
Hey, you're a monk. You like written stuff right here. I'll give you a letter.
60 gold pieces.
So, 60. Just increased my gold count by 16 times. Yeah. Other door.
Okay. The metal bunks are broken, smashed, and torn by claws. A dirty and burned human male lies on the floor.
Check the body.
He has no memory of his name or how he got
Oh,
here.
he's alive?
He's alive.
No.
He's he was chained.
Now he's just Sharp World.
He was chained?
Yes. And he barely was able to squeak out, "Close the door, lock it, before I."
Open the door, close it, shut it, lock it.
How you get out?
The terrible guy. He went to Taco Bell.
I'm chaotic neutral. I walk right out that room and lock it.
Mhm.
I gotta, like, while we're
Okay,
doing
okay.
it.
Shouldn't we maybe? Yeah, maybe it's nice.
We don't have time to deal with that.
Well, I try to emulate my friends
Oh.
as role models, so I'm just like, shouldn't we? Yeah,
Nope.
okay. I guess that's the thing we're supposed to do. Okay.
Nope. Not this time. Maybe later. Alright, is there anything else in this? Or is it just an empty
There's one more door,
door?
This is just it just ends there.
Have
Okay,
they made it through their door,
We're gonna go back and go through the door then. That's the one
or
we
have
built.
they been waiting? Because I don't think they've.
I've just been
waiting.
covering
Yeah,
what's
we
been
did,
going
yeah.
on simultaneously.
So I got, okay, so noon, I figure I have you on my back. You're still sniffing where he goes,
Yeah, what
and
was
you
that?
sort of
Hold on,
lead me
wait.
which direction to fly. Because I'll be faster than all of us. I can carry them with my legs.
Are you dashing as well?
Yeah, so I'll be like, 160 feet per round. Sound cool?
But there's no
Sure.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Pretty small.
I mean, it's close as you're going to get as riding a dragon at this point, I think,
not
so.
small, but I could be small. Would it benefit me to be small?
Well, theoretically, if I can pick you up, I have a 60-foot walk speed. I can run 120 feet.
I have a wafer.
What?
I still have my
Diminu-
shrinking
diminution.
wafer
Diminution.
from.
Do you get to pick when you get big again?
No, and I have no idea how small or how long it lasts.
Oh.
So,
I'm
this
assuming
other
it's just
door
like a
opens
spout.
to contains several cells, each secured by thick metal portcullises. Some of the cells hold shadow debris.
Is the mitochondria in here?
No.
I hear it's a power plant itself.
Hold on, what? What did I miss?
That
Yes.
he used AI.
A master teaching a dinosaur where,
Yeah.
He didn't show it.
But where's
Where's
Elron?
we only have so much in the image.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, there are levers outside each cell.
They're
that
who?
create
Lovers?
I heard lovers.
Levers.
I heard lovers too. I'm
Yeah.
like, hold on.
Oh, why?
Love, low
They're
lever.
kissing? Or what's going on here?
Alright, levers. We kiss the levers.
That was the best squeak ever over there.
Yeah.
It appears to be what would have been used as the brig.
I can't find. Sorry, I cannot find this diminution word in the spell book. How do I find it?
It's the same as like
Did you spell it right?
spell
I spelled it how I took the note down.
Okay.
enlarge and reduce, right?
Yeah.
It should be just reduce.
So reduce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a spell?
Enlarge, reduce,
Yes.
Lasts a minute.
In a minute I can
And
dash
how small is she?
1,200 feet.
One size category, so medium to sound small. So I suppose like baby size.
So
How
I'm,
far did they go
I'm
down?
medium, right?
Or go?
Yeah.
Down the
That
corridor.
would work.
60 feet.
They only went 60 feet?
No. At the entrance to this brig, this
Yeah,
cell.
how long
You're
did
still
it take to
focusing
get
on
to
their
the break
story.
from where we were? Sorry.
Yeah.
We
60
have to
feet.
backtrack plus catch up. How far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
it's.
the question.
Yeah, that's also on about 60 feet on the right side of the door they went through.
So you're
Okay,
120
so-
feet would catch you up.
120.
It would take us half a minute to catch up without you having to use one of those spells.
Well, we'd still have to transgress all our time that you guys spent searching,
Yeah.
which we haven't gotten that
We'll
yet.
figure that out, yeah.
Yes.
We may maybe do
So
that.
perception check as you are in this brig for those on the other side.
Oh, this is hard.
The four of you.
Perception.
Perception?
Yes. Perception. It is dark, so it'll be with disadvantage. It's not lit up.
Oh,
so-
Did I have advantage?
you.
14.
Okay, you have advantage in dim lighting.
I have
You get two
advantage
points, I
on
suppose.
spelling and hearing.
Do what?
Okay. If you are smelling or hearing, but a lot of things are involved with
Oh,
sight.
wait, disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Fine.
okay.
Well, then
16.
that's a 9.
Okay.
9.
That was with disadvantage.
All right. You notice that levers outside each cell. Levers raise the iron bars.
It has audio.
The area had been at some point recently flooded, and like murky water, there's puddles of mud and dirt. One of the cells contains a skeleton.
No blood?
Can I figure out which cell it is that opens up the one with the skeleton?
Yeah.
I want that skull.
You want the skill.
Let's get 2 short
Big creature.
Alright, I set them down, I pull that lever.
Okay.
12, can wait for a second.
Yeah, make a perception check. It's even darker in here.
That's 15.
Right? You managed to find a huge black iron mace.
I drag it over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Near the skeleton though?
Yeah.
Okay. I grab the skull. I put it also beside the mace. Like,
The skull has been crushed in with that mace.
oh, it's broken and everything?
Yes, it's broken.
Why did you even mention a skull then? Oh man.
Well, you couldn't perceive it was broken until you got it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fine.
Mhm.
Alright, well there's the mace.
It is a +1 mace.
+1.
+1 mace? Do
I
you
have,
plus
a
one?
mace, I have a mace of smiting already.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I have a +6 bonus on the mace of smiting already, so
Mm.
you can go ahead and take that one.
He's got a +10 dagger though.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it was.
Unless your bonus is just for your ability, and this +1 makes it magical,
Mm.
and so it would be +7.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, I can go ahead and take it.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Make it +7.
As you try to leave the cell, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Do what?
We call you Macy the thing.
Alright, at least get a +1 on this.
+9 if it's against the construct.
That's only going to be a 7.
Okay, you take.
No! No!
Yes.
What? Was it? It was sent in the Thursday group.
12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And you're restrained as the cell suddenly just drops over you half your body.
Okay, so we see this. Can we go
Okay.
pull the lever he pulled to open up the cell?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Make a strength check.
Strength or perception?
Strength.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, good, you're
I heard
going
the
strong.
clapping, but there was
Oh
a
yeah.
distinct
Okay.
gurgling
+4
sound as
on that.
well.
Or supposed to be like he's a +8.
There's a drop falling.
+4.
Okay. Yeah, good. 18.
Alright, you managed to pull it up before taking another 8 damage.
I still looking at 8?
Yep.
Pulling
Where you
pulling the
at?
stuff out of him.
Alright,
But at least he can get out.
You can get out, yes.
I'm still in dino form, so okay, good.
Second video.
No, it was designed to recognize when someone entered,
What are you
like
using?
leaves up,
Gemini?
try
Yeah.
to leave.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
even if it's a beast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you escaped.
Alright, ready to go?
Yeah, hallway continues.
Alright.
And at this point, after this little investigation, they come back.
Okay,
Hey,
so
we're
they're
back.
back.
We caught up.
Apparently.
Because
Without shrinking.
We
we ran through a skull.
ran hard.
There is a door to the left, a door to the right, and the hallway continues straight.
If you wanted to see what we're currently.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Flying down. Turned it into a video.
Okay.
It's in Facebook.
I haven't watched it yet, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you said there was what now?
A door to the left, a door to the right, and the hallway does continue straight.
What can I smell?
It looks like, it smells like
Teen
Toil.
spirit?
Toil has been. It's Teen Spirit. Toil has been all over this hallway. You're not sure whether he went into these rooms or went straight down the hallway. You're not sure. It's like everywhere. It's zigzagging.
Okay.
Toil's a very big guy, and these are very thin hallways. So
Run down to the end of the hallway and see if you smell them down there.
It's faster.
Y'all go. I'll go check these
You on my
doors.
back?
all right.
Sure.
Alright, the flying over the wild shape, go down.
As you pass through, there are straight down the hallway. There are 2 more doors, one to the left, one to the right, and also a locked door at the very end.
Caw.
You
Do we
gonna
still
let dog
smell
go
Toil
right?
down here?
Sure.
Yes.
I'll wolf. Bark a little bit.
Whoa, whoa. Because you know that sounds like a dog.
But he's opening a door.
I'm opening a door. Yeah.
I'm opening a door.
Left or right?
I'm
He's
opening
left
left.
on
All right.
right.
The first door.
So we are again splitting the party.
No,
What are
we're
you
just
two doing
in the
then?
hallway opening doors.
What are you two doing?
I'm
We're
still on your
watching.
back. I haven't jumped off.
Okay, you?
I guess I'm on your back.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm carrying you by my hands and he's on my back.
Okay,
Tiny
door
big.
to the left, which was Jezebel. Jezebel, right?
No.
No, me.
No. Okay.
Same as
Thorn.
we're sitting. He's the left on the
Right. Okay. It is locked.
Toss me that cube thing.
0. So 10.
That's the 10. Yeah.
All right.
Where did the-
Let's see. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Apparently I got all my good rolls out earlier. 11.
Okay. I need to look up a glyph of warding. He failed. He failed to save for a glyph of warding.
I feel like that's a regular spell.
It is a regular spell.
We just never use it.
Glyph of Ward. Glyph of
How do you spell glyph?
GLYPH.
Indeed.
Years and years
Not
of gaming.
glyph of wearing.
I'm not finding
Although that'd be awesome. You walk by this glyph
Well,
and you become a werewolf.
Is Glyph of Ward? Is it just a warding
I
spell?
was looking at the wrong thing.
Alright. Glyph of Ward.
You're right, I
Da-da-da,
got it.
cast a spell. Da-da-da, don't care, don't care.
If you fail.
What type of runes?
Explosive.
Okay, when triggered, erupts with magical energy, 20-foot radius centered on the glyph. Spreads around corners. Each creature in the area makes dex savings throw. A creature takes 5d8, whichever damage the DM basically chooses,
Ouch.
or half as much on a successful save.
Since it's 20 feet, it's going to affect the left door as well. So,
Both
the
doors?
right door, I should say. Yeah. So, Jezebeth, even though you're trying to open the right door, he gets
Dex
to his
saving
first,
throw.
and you need to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Mm. 25.
All right, and so you avoid it
No,
entirely, unless
yeah.
it's magical or what?
Well,
It's
evasion
just avoid
says
entirely.
avoid.
Entirely. Okay. So
Yeah.
So it's 19 damage is the roll.
19 damage to Voron, and fortunately,
Well,
I'm
he
on
also
the
has
ground.
evasion.
He didn't roll, did he?
well, evasion, Nick. So evasion half
I'm-
Yeah,
damage.
he
Or,
rolled first.
I'm
No,
on the
Even though he
ground.
fails, he
yeah,
gets
if
half.
he fails,
If he-
it's half. He's still
Oh, if I fail, I
Yeah,
get.
you get half
Oh.
on a failed
So it's
save.
9.
9. So
It's
9 damage.
Oh,
Half
okay,
on a
okay,
failed,
okay.
you
Gotcha.
automatically pass basically. And
I
if you
see.
pass, it's like it didn't even happen. Didn't even happen.
Okay. Door still opens though. Mystical signs are etched in the floor. A couple of workbenches contain a litter of glassware, and the walls are covered with shelves that hold small drawers, fluid-filled glass jars, and charms.
Lucky Charms,
No, apparently not.
Heart Stars and Horseshoes, Clovers and Moons.
You have a sudden urge to drink something. You are very thirsty,
Uh,
and there's a room full of liquids.
Chug, chug, chug.
What kind of thirsty are you?
Yeah.
Investigate.
What am I thirsty for? Investigate the stuff in there? Do we know what those are?
You
Does
just
he
feel
really have a choice?
you do not have a choice.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna
how many
pull out my
options are
potion
there?
of Healing.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, pick one.
He just goes in. He takes a drink.
Can I take my
Const-
potion of healing?
Const-
I
no,
have one? No.
no.
Constitution
Take one of the
saving
drinks
throw?
in
I'm
here.
gonna try your dice. No, 6.
Shouldn't have done it.
Okay.
Good lord.
Let's see. I'll roll the damage on this one. It's gonna be half anyways. Like you know,
Why would we have?
No, it's
because he's still
Constitution.
Constitution unless you don't have it on
It's
Constitution.
only-
It's only
Oh,
dex.
Oh, he
Maybe
takes
that's
full damage. then.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably down on the ground now.
Remember the fire earlier? That's why I said,
54 damage. Acid.
Hold on. Acid is not related to poison.
Poison, no.
is it?
No.
Or disease.
No.
Darn. Yeah, I'm on the ground.
Oh,
hit
so
points do
thirsty.
you have?
Block.
I had 7.
How many hit points total do you have?
65.
Okay, so you're not full. You don't have a full.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Hell.
see if Jezebeth make a perception check to see if you notice this happens before opening your door.
Would it matter if I was succeeding
Yeah.
in that?
You didn't notice the explosion. at least.
7.
You don't. You just like in your door. So we'll describe that.
So he has to make that saving throws?
Yes.
Okay.
A wide bowl-like
come back
cauldron
for me.
occupies this space,
I
about
can't
3
feel.
feet high and 15 feet in diameter. Scintillating fog fills the bowl's interior to the brim.
What makes it scintillating? The smell?
Make an investigation check.
Okay,
Yes,
it's
sure.
a fog.
Yes, a fog.
Like smoke screen.
Prior to my investigation,
Mm-hmm.
can I use my good strong wings to try to whip a wind to push the fog back?
It seems to be emanating from the cauldron. So you push it, and it just kind of.
I know, but when I push it, I get a clearer view of the cauldron.
Temporarily.
For a second, maybe a advantage on my roll here.
Sure.
That's part of your investigation.
Yes.
The goodness knows she's not paying attention to you.
17.
Okay.
Wait,
You hit
I
advantage,
grabbed
so-
advantage on that, didn't I? Yeah, 17.
you see a stylized image of the dimension the Tyrant is currently in. And nearby dimensions. There are labels. Do you read Infernal?
No.
No.
I know Vessel.
I gave her two choices, and I choose the wrong one.
Yep.
Can I send it to my fiendish contact?
Sure, make a persuasion check.
Send a vision to you or what?
It says
Like snapping in
I
image.
can send messages to fiendish
Snapchat.
contact. To
Snapchat.
learn
What does
things.
this mean?
Yeah. Do you know what this is? So what was it for
Persuasion.
Persuasion, yeah.
persuasion? No. 8.
You don't get a response. They're busy.
They're like, I know, but I ain't telling you.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah.
Return to sender.
Meanwhile,
Caw.
let's see. You said you were going to
The other
the
one.
second
Wait.
set of left door to the left or right.
Oh, never mind.
What he smelled.
You.
I-
What'd you smell?
He smelled, at least in front of each of these doors, whether or not you can't tell because the door is
Can you
closed,
maybe-
whether he actually went in or not. But you can tell he went up to each
No,
of them.
I'm gonna be going up and down.
So we can't tell which one he went in.
Okay.
No.
But like this thing.
Or if he went
hurts
in one
really
and
bad
then
in the
went
back
back
of
down
my
one
head.
the other.
Can't tell.
Left it is. I'll point left.
All right.
We'll take your word for it.
Word. Bark.
Bark, yeah.
You'll take his point for it.
Dog marking.
Whoa! You're still on my back. I don't need that.
Two thrones face a wide veil of green transparent light.
Green
through
transparent
which-
light!
through which the exterior of the craft is visible. One throne is crimson and mechanical levers protrude from its armrest. The other throne is emerald and has similar levers.
Not lovers.
No, not lovers.
Oh. But there's two of them.
Anyways, I'm gonna need.
Those
I
are
guess Voron's gonna make his
chairs.
first death saving throw. Voron. We'll rotate back to that.
We're on first. That's
Voron.
it.
Death saving
Death
throw.
saving throw.
Oh,
Nice.
yes,
Yeah,
sorry.
you.
Yeah. 10.
Okay, that's one success.
One success, nice.
I dropped these two off.
Right, you definitely smell that the Toil had been here, but you don't see him. Toil definitely entered this room.
Wait, you dropped us two off?
It's totally
Yeah.
invisible.
Okay.
Yes.
Investigate the chairs. You're in more better position than I am, so.
Yes.
I need all of you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, cool.
Charisma.
Or no,
Oh.
Intelligence, sorry.
Intelligence.
Intelligence saving throw.
Man.
Well, intelligence is higher.
4.
Great.
17.
I forget. Does it go after the?
14?
Oh, okay. Well, no. I definitely want to keep mine instead. A brain with dinosaurs too. So yeah. Man, 4.
That's what I got.
All right, everyone who got below a 15,
Yes.
you feel an uncontrollable desire to throw yourselves through a veil of green light in the center of the room.
Wait, we're riding him.
Yes.
Well, I dropped these two off.
Yeah, you dropped us off.
Did you fall come off and back
Does
to
that mean
them?
we didn't go
No.
into the room?
Okay.
I guess we're going through the green light.
No, wait a minute.
Can
If
he,
we weren't in the
can
room,
he jump
did
off in the meantime? Reaction?
I dropped you off in the room.
Yeah, well,
for
in
the
the
investigate
room.
chairs.
Okay, so the three of
we,
you
in front of the room.
go straight in. You all feel this urge to go
I
through
guess
this.
I'm
You stepped off. You stepped off.
not just
He's
right
on my
with
back.
Right with him?
Yeah.
He's on my back.
Oh, right.
He was
I
guiding
didn't
me
want
which
to go,
direction.
but here we go.
You can choose not to.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's less divergent party paths.
Yes. You go through, and now you're back outside of the Tyrant. 500 feet in the air.
Okay.
Yes.
Good thing I'm still flying. I grabbed them from the air. Okay. Do I see where it is? The entrance was?
Yeah, it's the ship is now about 1,000 feet away from you. You are just teleporting outside of the ship.
At 160 feet per round, how long would it take me to get back there, though?
And the ship is still moving away from you.
8
How fast is it?
and a
moving
half
away?
rounds.
If you're holding on to me, I'm taking a long rest.
60 feet.
So you're
It would take 10 rounds then.
well. Hold on. So it's moving 60 feet
Yeah.
around.
And he's got 160.
Dashing.
So
Yeah.
that means a difference of 100. And so the distance between the two, which is 1,000 feet, then divide that by 100.
So we're hanging out here for a
So
minute while you
it's
guys do something.
10 rounds, yes. Yeah, it takes 10 rounds for you guys to catch back up.
And then you already need to cast your Dispel Magic again.
Oh yeah.
But did you still have the 3rd level spell
And
after?
everyone
I
outside
don't know
make a
third
perception
level
check.
spells.
Oh no.
Perception.
He's out of 3rd level spells.
Yeah, I know, 3rd level spells. Well, at least that perception's good. 16.
Dirty 20.
You recognize that Toil also fell for this and is flying as fast as he can back toward the ship.
Uh-huh.
No,
You
that's
could have had a head start. How far away is he?
He is 500 feet away, so he's already halfway ahead of you.
And what was his flight speed again? 100? So
Yeah.
How
yeah,
close
he'll be
is
there.
he to us?
He is in between, so the
He
ship
will
is
get
1,000
back.
feet away from them.
He'll get back to the ship in three rounds, 4 rounds,
Yeah.
4.
and 4.
We have
And
10
then
rounds.
he'll have to go through. He probably has something in the vicinity of 10 rounds before he reaches you and me.
Something.
Our
But,
characters.
Yeah.
But then that'll be
Our
when
characters
we
don't
get
know that.
to the,
Mhm.
especially when
Mine.
we get to the ship and
Yeah.
they'll already be there.
Well, does she have a healing scroll or something? You can bring him
I
back. there?
have no healing.
I have
Be
a-
glad you're not actually
don't have
having to
a
deal with him right now
healing
because, oh
nothing.
boy, if I hadn't rolled
Give
so
you a
low on that
healing
checker.
thing.
Uh-huh.
He's got all
I
He's
have
good
it.
though,
I've got a healing potion she can rummage through my stuff and take and shove down
Yeah.
my bullet.
Though, from what you did see of that room, that would be the main pilot room.
yeah. Yeah.
So we need to control that room.
Just stay away from the green.
You control that room, you control the Tyrant ship.
Uh-huh.
So it was proper for me to try to drop you off in order to be able to get in that on the chairs.
Yeah.
As long as you make the save to prevent yourself from lunging into the portal.
But he was the only one that made the save.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was on my back. Okay.
Yes.
Well, fly.
Yeah.
Fly, you fools.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Alright, let's get another save from Voron.
Yep. Another save. That's failed.
Alright. So, since Jezebeth has no idea what's going on in this room, do you want to leave this room and see what's going on with Voron? Or do you want to try? Yeah.
At this point, like, I got no answers on the cauldron. I'm turning around.
Okay.
Like, hey, can you read this? There's
You
I
see him
found
on the
some
ground, just kind of convulsing. Yeah.
Oh, crud. That,
What
doesn't,
acid from his mouth? Oh.
that
Yeah.
doesn't look comfortable. Start searching him.
Yeah.
Find it.
You find a potion of healing.
Jump it down his
Force it
gullet.
down. Yeah.
It
Well, I'm the one
it
with
goes
the
through his
gullet,
neck.
not him, probably.
He's got an asshole
Yeah,
through
So
his
that
body.
would. Do I get the full health of whatever the potion
Yeah,
would be back?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's a potion of healing?
What kind?
4d4 plus 4?
Is it really that much?
4d4.
4d4. Okay. 1, 6, 7, 13, 19 health.
That was a 6. You're only a
7
D6.
plus 6.
You're only a D6 though.
Sorry.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Alright. 3,
Not that I don't want you to get healthy, but
4, 6, 9, 13. It's still pretty good though. I think the highest would be 20, so the lowest would be 9, no, 8.
more than I have in my regular form.
Yeah.
Actually, more than I have also in my dinosaur form.
I rolled just a little bit.
Meanwhile, this fully stocked wizard laboratory contains many needful components for potion making and spell research.
So he's not thirsty anymore.
No.
Can I make a couple healing potions?
Or just find some that are already made.
Might find some potions.
You can find components and ingredients worth a total of 1,000 gold.
Oh, okay.
So whether you have the mortar and pestle and the intelligence knowledge to put that kind of stuff together, or you just want to give them to someone who does and say, here, make 1,000 gold worth of stuff on this.
Yeah, I don't think I know how to make potions.
Yeah.
That's not in my wheelhouse.
No.
But, hey, I'm rich. The reality is that technically, after using that potion, I have more health than I had before. Probably a good thing I took the potion after. Alright, well, let's move forward. Thanks for the help. Let's go. Let's find the rest of the group.
Oh, mind you, I do still have one wish left. Should I just kind of just think the wish and wish us back in that
Whoa,
room?
whoa, whoa, whoa. Wish.
Should I?
Banishment.
Banishment?
Wish.
I mean, that's his alright spell
Wish-
right there.
wish-
Toil back into the void.
Wish
Exactly.
no,
Banishment.
no.
Yeah.
Wish Toil had a lawful good alignment.
A god who turns good.
Convert him! Convert Toil!
Now I wanted to get a cleric with wish.
You have to get a roll though for this. If you don't make it.
Well, what do you think, Dave?
Wait. How
Yeah.
can a dinosaur make a wish?
It does say simply speaking aloud
Yep.
the spell.
Yeah.
So we'd have to at least get back inside
Mhm.
and have to transform back.
Okay. That's plan A once we catch up.
I don't know what you had planned for Toil, David.
Well, I mean, if you had to directly fight him, you'd all die for sure. I didn't want,
Uh-huh.
like
Why
there's
just send
stats.
him back to the void when we can...
Wish we all were
Fix
back in the
him.
control room.
Yeah.
That was my thought, yeah.
But I kind of like the lawful good thing.
Plan B.
I only had the one
Speaking-
wish. So.
Speaking out of as not a player of the
As
game.
not a player?
As
I
not a
don't
player.
care, I don't care.
So
Yeah.
plan B is that when he gets into the control room with the rest of us, we push him. I have some really good effects for pushing. Push him into the green light,
Again.
then control the ship and shoot the Jeezies out of the guy. The ship might have enough power to destroy him. We don't.
I don't think... I
Plan
don't know
C.
if the ship would.
You
The
somehow
four-
banish me
the
and
four
him
pillars
to
are-
the altar of
are,
absorbing.
He had the
weapons.
effect of it. He took the brunt of the
Uh-huh.
damage.
Hmm.
What'd you say, sorry?
Plan C is he banishes me and Toil to the altar of absorbing so I can become a god.
The acolyte and the god become one.
Or he gets
Could he
you.
banish Toil there, though, if Toil's not from there?
I am. So I'll grab. Oh well.
Grappled.
We decided that his formation of skeleton with gibbering mouther.
You assume
that's
you can get
his
close
birthplace.
enough to grab him before
Yes.
he'd obliterate you.
Oh, absolutely. I can do it. I have a plan. It's a very screwball plan.
Well, this is Dungeons and Dragons, so
They tend to be.
Well,
Anyways, so you and I are gonna move forward and figure out where there's an open door.
yeah, you'll
They
see
must
the
have
open
gone-
door from where we
They
left.
must have been in there.
Yeah.
Huh? Where'd they
Do
go?
they perceive the green light before they go through the door?
Green
Is the room? Can I see into almost all the room enough to know that they're not there when I walk?
Yeah.
Look through?
Yeah.
Can I do a perception? I got.
Any further, and you can basically see like the one of the two thrones.
So I can't see the whole room enough
No.
to know that for
No.
certain. Okay. Well, clearly my character likes just running in, so I'm gonna
Right.
run
Just
in.
make the same check.
Yep.
It's yeah.
Are you both running in?
No, just him.
I thought he's checking it out.
What was it again?
What kind of check?
Uh,
Or saving throw?
intelligence.
Intelligence saving throw?
Yeah.
Yes. That remembers that. Yes, because that was -1.
So, if I'm following end do I make it?
Make intelligence saving throw, yes.
That is 14.
I got 10.
You both have the urge to run right through.
Do I trip before I get there?
You're a monk, I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
Whee! As we go through.
And hopefully you are able to catch him.
Oh, is he falling?
You're
You're
both.
gonna be falling.
Sure, 1,000
We're
feet.
500 feet above. the
Okay, so
ship.
when we go through,
Yep.
suddenly we're falling.
Yep. 1,000 feet away, 500 feet
I
above the
would-
clouds.
Grab him.
Yep.
I assume I'm strong enough to carry that much.
Enough to.
Make a strength check, anyways.
Give him the pill for shrink.
Nat 20.
Yeah,
All right,
she's
you
strong enough.
effortlessly.
Where?
And so you see that he's.
My wings feel good today.
You're the wind beneath my wings.
At this point, you don't know where Toil is, but you do see them barreling as fast as they can back toward the ship.
Hey guys, wait up!
Is that a speeding bullet?
Well, the problem is that our move.
Is
your
it
movement speed
downward
is-
or forward?
Little both.
Okay. It's because I can kind of tuck wing and maybe just
Yeah, because dashing for you while flying is
60.
60, and the ship's moving at 60.
Good luck.
Is it spinning around in a circle by any chance?
When it fires its weapons.
But if going downward, don't I get a little extra? You know, there's the whole gravity thing.
Yeah, technically.
Gravity isn't quite normal, especially around the device itself.
Yeah, but we're pretty far from the device.
Yeah.
It would reduce the distance, but eventually we would get caught in the same problem, which
Yeah.
is we're not moving any faster. So until it turns,
Yeah.
I mean, there
Until it
doesn't even have to
turns-
be anyone on this thing. It's so good at preventing people from controlling it
Yeah.
Until it turns,
on its own.
Until it turns, you're going to shake speed.
next time their next session, we basically just repeat this process, everybody 5 times.
Until somebody finally makes the save. I will control this.
Can
Alright.
I use my portal coin just porterless onto the ship?
That'll portal you onto the path.
Yeah.
I couldn't get off right where I wanted to.
And even then, it seems as if this pocket dimension,
Is
you'd have to
hateful?
use the Tyrant itself in order to get to the path.
Even with it in view,
It prevents the path token from just taking someone to the Tyrant ship.
even with the tuner.
Yes.
Oh. We need that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have any more, so yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have more what?
Just
Don't
go
worry
magic.
about it.
Yeah.
Druids do shenanigans.
Okay, okay.
Especially
Meanwhile, we
we're
will
both
say
beasts right now, so we're able to talk to each other. There you go.
we will say that the other group has already reached the main gate again.
Okay.
Alright.
well, yeah, because effectively we're
Yeah.
doing that.
They're able to outfly it, but everyone else is.
I will
Yeah.
drop Wild Shape.
Yep.
I will cast Conjure Woodland Beings.
Okay.
And everyone knows and loves it. 8 pixies.
Yeah.
8 pixies
They have Dispel Magic.
We need
Why
that to sound the
8?
fire.
of them.
Because I just summoned 8 magic users to our side. 8 flying magic users.
Okay.
Let's
How long do they last?
an hour.
It's easy to concentrate on them.
Yes. But
Someone put
let's
them in
roll
bubble
some
wrap.
Dispel Magics. Let's see. Charisma's their ability, so +2. Alright,
So that means Toil's taking damage every time he goes through the.
Not necessarily.
so first one. 17.
That makes it.
Alright, let's go!
Immune to that.
All right. Are they? Do we think that do we look behind us and see them flying behind us?
Barely. I mean, you've
Okay.
already made so much
They're a
progress.
dot in the distance.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah, you
We're
were
a
just
1,000
entirely
leagues away.
focused on reaching the ship. You have
will
no
it take
idea.
you more
that
than a minute to get to us, then probably.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
It will take us forever. An
Unless you're able
infinite
to
amounts of
control and
time.
stop the ship so they can catch up.
I see.
Or unless the ship decides to turn. Yeah, we're toast.
Do you want to leave Do you want to leave some of the pixies here to let them in?
2 pixies stay.
Okay.
Dispel magic and then follow our friends in when they get here.
Yeah.
If they get here.
All right.
So you're going to go back and get them?
No.
No.
Okay.
We're going in with the army of 6 pixies.
I thought he might be.
One
coming
of
back
which
with
is
his
already used
fly
Dispel
speed.
magic.
Come back up.
Well, no, I had our flight speed to get us back to that control room quickly.
Right. Okay.
All right.
So we know where Toil's going to the control room.
Presumably.
Grab.
Yeah.
Hop on back.
Okay.
All right. So you go through the entry gate, through the main section, fly back up, through the brig, and
See scorch marks.
yeah. As you pass by, the first 2 rooms make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh.
By the way, did that warm feeling ever come into
Finally
effect?
got something decent there.
10.
Does
Not
he
yet.
still feel
Perception.
warm?
That's,
Wisdom.
Did it
18
fade?
plus- I got a natural
Is it not
20, but
noticeable?
that's
It's
so
so
good.
good.
I got an 18 plus my 5.
Yeah.
23.
Okay. You
Did I
notice
even have to roll
Toil
for the pixies?
Oh, Toil, yeah.
in the room that Jezebeth was in,
Oh, checking out the universe, huh?
chanting and moving his giant claws around this thing,
Cauldron?
this cauldron, yeah. And
Wait,
Can-
the
can we
cauldron
lock him
was
in?
important?
yes,
No, I just left it.
from the outside you notice the Tyrant ship disappears.
You guys are in trouble.
Apparently that's
not good.
Controls the dimensions it's in.
You guys reappear above Timeborn.
All of us?
Yeah, well, in the ship, you look out the window and you see that
Oh,
the
ship.
Is the gate
Yeah.
still where it was?
no,
No, because the gate was into the ship.
So where are we just floating in random clouds?
yep,
We're
Are the
flying.
clouds still there for us to land on?
yes.
Well, let's land on one of those clouds in the meantime.
I have a long rest. While you're
No long rest. Everybody say long rest.
I just need
All
a
right.
4-hour.
That's not the way this game works.
Well,
Are we
we're
within
going to start
90 feet of
resting
Toil?
one way or another.
Yes.
Let's start by having the 6 pixies with us
Can we-
cast confusion on him.
Okay.
One after the other until it sticks.
Okay.
DC 12. I know, that's so weak. Wisdom saves.
Did the 2 pixies at the gate travel with y'all?
They would, wouldn't they?
I'd imagine
They
they'd be
would.
on the ship.
Yeah. They weren't
Yeah.
on the ship. They
Technically,
were.
yeah.
So 6 of them
Would they
Yes.
pass.
be coming to rejoin you since your friends are no longer
Pass.
on their way?
Maybe in time, but not immediately.
Yeah.
Chooses to pass.
Got rid of a legendary resistance.
Chooses to pass.
Yes!
And passes.
Oh.
And now he notices you.
Or at least the pixies.
That's true.
Can we lock the door? B.
Yeah, this might be a good place to stop because, yeah.
Yeah.
He notices us. Well, I'm assuming he knew that they were there, just
Yeah.
not necessarily.
He's managed to get in and pilot this thing to at least one place he wanted to go.
Yeah.
So what's
And
the
now-
point of the other pilot room then?
Well, so one is
Well, the other
controlling
one
the
is
ship,
manual.
one's controlling the warping,
The dimension is
Oh, okay.
Yes.
dimensioning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And not being able to read Infernal.
Yeah.
Is
He
anyone in
wants
this group?
some apple pie.
Apple pie?
Yeah.
Oh, apple pie. I see, yeah. I know Sylvan and Draconic, not Infernal. But I know comprehend languages. So if I can touch the thing, I can read Infernal.
If it's safe to touch. Anyway.
So yeah, stop the stream.
Until next time.
Until next time, happy gaming. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.